Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
We have barely seen, and Clear himself, I think, has slowly been coming closer to the level that many of us expected him to be. I don't think he's a standout top laner in the LCK by any means. Oh, this will be big.
Yeah, Willow looking for the angle. There's the flash forward. Manages to get the slow. But now Doran is trying to battle him and he just has the ignite. So that's first blood in the 1v1 and now Willow can't even stay and fight. This dude here is a monster. But Hanwha Esports going to be able to grab the first dragon. Yep, they'll secure that one. 7 minutes in. Pause on the Pog State for a week.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of one.
We did.
Yep. Okay, once again, someone's going to get caught out. This time it's Delight. He's going to be thrown around. He's very tanky. It does take them some time, but the Vault Breaker is going to get there in the end. And now you can see Viper wondering what the heck he's supposed to do in this instance because he knows that they're going to be rotating. To start off this dragon, Doran now taking a whole bunch of rocks.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Udyr and Talia. Yeah. There's actually just... Oh? Yeah, no, there's no... I've been in this position. There's just... there's no way.
I was going to be pretty happy if he hit the seismic. I don't think he was ever going to...
yeah, it's the Herald. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't know. Maybe? I think he's going to take a safe path. I don't know if it matters.
All right, let's see whether he's going to get apprehended this time around, as there is the Q, and the Noxian Guillotine rains from above. And Doran is going to die. So, there is a...
Must have felt really bad about having to leave Viper alone last time around. Still going to be big wins, though, for Hanwha Life. I imagine, oh, FearX, this is a multi-man job.
Here's the Hex Flash. Headbutt comes on in. Pulverize and the Seismic Shove are going to be there as they get the Devour. Zeka is going to be able to help at least get one of these kills. It's Execute that takes down the Azir, and Delight stands his ground. So 1-for-1, that's not really what they were looking for, especially when Hanwha are able to also take this outer turret in the mid lane. Clear will at least catch the wave, but that is a second charge as well onto this inner. And there's a flash. Seismic Shove does get the flash out from Delight as well, and they will be able to secure this turret. But this is not the good trade for FearX.
It's not, because they got the kill after and they got the bot side turret. It's not
costly of a loss.
They don't get anything for it either.
I get this outer.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna rotate Hannah over, or at least Hannah might try to shove mid, but that doesn't happen either. Claire was also sitting on a pretty substantial amount of gold, so maybe that was a influencing factor. Now every single subsequent fight is going to be a must-win for FearX. I think Hanwha are feeling really good here. We have a great front to back, a lot of safety for...
If you haven't seen it, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere.
Oh my god, I still can't believe that's the year where Pyoshik did actually win Worlds.
Was it actually 2022?
I think it was actually 2022.
Wow. Beautiful. All right, Will is getting out of there. Spots Peanut, and Zeka, as the Weaver's Wall, is just going to be traveled down, and that will get Closer out to safety as well. Execute just taking abuse.
Ouchie.
Yeah, arrows to the knee and stuff like that. But there's a cease and desist onto Delight. Chains of Corruption immediately cleansed by Hannah, but look at these arrows. They are so dangerous, and now Peanut throws a buckler at Execute. He's out of there. Willow!
Flash?
He's just on the wrong side of this one. Can he make it to some Nexus turrets or a fountain? As Doran, he's ghosted. So's Clear, finds the apprehend max range, and then he's going to be thrown back into Fox. Hannah last hits him. And that is an arrow landing from Viper, so no execution for you, Will. Why are we going there, and how are we going to keep ourselves alive?
Well, they're losing Soul.
Yeah, Soul is definitely going down. As Peanut, he's going to flash. Cease and desist is going to be the full commit here for Willa. Keeper's Verdict charged, and is going to be cancelled as these piercing arrows are so deadly. Now, Peanut gets himself a big old shield because they take down the dragon that they had started off earlier. Now Execute wanting to find himself a pulverized angle. Doesn't quite get in there. Does manage to find it. As apprehended over the wall is Peanut, but he will just get devoured. And the Azir comes through, wipes the cow into Narnia. And that is going to be Clear attempting to get some of these guillotines, but it's not going to work out. And Closer just going to have to try and run away. The flash tongue lash comes out from Delight, but that is...
I'm going to try and kill someone. I don't know about the guy that's level 15. And has
get in there,
CC immunity, but they're going to give it their best.
Give it a crack. Well, they're going to take some bounty gold. They might trade mid-outer for...
Okay, no, they can
Inhibitor.
flank. They can flank with the wall.
Yeah, all right, Weaver's Wall does come in. Closer goes for a big bounce-off, as you saw there. Keeper's Verdict going to be...
Execute. He's right behind them.
Yep, as Execute going for the flank play. He does get the Pulverize onto Zeka. The Unbreakable Will is unfortunately just not quite enough to keep him alive. And now you can see Viper, he's just looking to line up these arrows. They take down the first inhibitor. Now they're looking for more. Delight always very close to this Varus to make sure that he survives the entirety of the time. And FearX, I don't know what the answer is going to be. I don't know what the options are at this stage of the game. It might just be move aside and allow the inevitable to happen as Hanwha going to take half the health bar of the first Nexus turret. Clear has delivered a fiery circle to walk around in. One more Nexus turret to go. Closer now trying to find an angle. Chains of Corruption going wide. The arrow is going to land though. As even, like, to add insult to injury, there's also 6 bubs. So these structures just melt, and the threaded volley is hitting Void Mites. Oh, it's just not really what you want to see. As Clear now trying to find an angle, trying to find an opportunity. Will is lit on fire as Execute. He had just spawned and he looks to try and go in once again. The passive fully stacked onto Doran, and I don't think he cares. Cease and desist onto Viper, and he stands his ground. Delight still has Devour, guys. And Henna is going to be taken away by Zeka. And FearX, they did a great job in game 1. They tried as hard as they could in game 2. It wasn't enough, and the same is the case here in game 3. But a much better look from this team in comparison to what we had seen prior. And